So, today's suggestion comes from Dvuxen, where Dvuxen wants me to do something like a Fiat 1000 TC Abarth. Now, we never really got Fiat here in Australia, so I had to look this up. And it looks like just a really upped version of a Fiat 500, which is a car that I kind of like, because it was like the small hatchback before the small hatchback finalized what it was going to be, which was front-wheel drive, like the Mini. The Mini came out in 1959, but the Fiat 500 didn't have the setup for front-wheel drive and steering in 1957. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to try to create a very small, we're going to call it like a 600cc little 1955-ish kind of looking car. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So this is going to be steel, it's going to be ladder and steel. Now at this point I would also like to point out that I make a lot of videos like this, so if you like this sort of stuff, just consider subscribing please. We're so close to 500. Then we're going to have a probably double wishbone on the front to allow steering, and then on the rear we're going to have a semi-trail. Oh wait, no, this is only front longitudinal. Oh, you know what? Nah, we're going to go with this, and there's going to be a front engine rear-wheel drive. And then we're going to go with the solid axle leaf on the rear. A new project, this is going to be a little, probably, I either go with a 600cc or a 1.1, and I think I might go a 1.1 liter. There we go, an 1100cc, so it's a little under square, but not the most under square you can get. And it's gonna be push rod because that's the sort of time that we're dealing with, and cast iron to keep that price down. Gonna be cast iron, cast iron, cast iron. You know what, it's actually probably gonna have really bad compression because this is probably gonna run on really bad fuel. Cam profile is gonna stay about where it is. Maybe the cam profile will come down a little bit as well. Then I'm gonna suggest that this might come with eco carburetors. Do we go one carburetor or do we go two carburetor? You know what, we're gonna create like a race version of this. So it's gonna go away from that to just single barrels, twin, and a performance intake. No, I do like that. There we go. You know what, 1950s, would you have this sort of stuff available commonly? Probably not. So no, we are gonna go with just a tuned version of the standard carburetors straight out to trumpets. There. Yeah, you gotta do it on a budget, 1950s racing. And it's probably gonna run on a regular leaded. This isn't like a completely broke country, but not one that's doing well. Fuel mixture up just a little bit. It's gonna stay with the standard exhaust because that's too expensive to replace back in the day, and most welding equipment for back then would have also probably just been arc welders. And arc welding, oh, that is a pain in the neck. And also, not very common for most people. But we are going to stick in no mufflers. Oh, I like that we have to drop the compression so much. Oh, dear God. Okay, this probably like little father-son team have tuned this car to 27.8 kilowatts. Oh boy, do we want to give this thing a bit of a listen? Oh, you know what, actually, yeah, it needed a smaller exhaust, because that's what it would have come with standard. Would have come with maybe a 1-inch. We're going to try to keep it a standard 1-inch. Let's give it a bit of a listen. It really feels as if it wants to rev a bit higher. But there is no real more revving to do. I think that's just where revving ends. Now, we do have to save some money, so that means decreasing the quality until something breaks. Oh boy, wow. We can drop this a lot. There we go. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Those are some really shitty pistons. And I just realized that if we drop the quality here, we start to knock. So we're gonna make it a bit richer, lose a little bit of power, and then drop this quality down a little bit until we knock. There we go. A -5 on the quality there. Absolutely perfect. Drop some quality on the exhaust. Gotta save some more money. Oh, you know what? No. They might have the tools to, like, smooth out the exhaust at least a little bit, so that's a bit of tuning that would have happened. We could go a 4-door, but I like the idea of a 2-door. That seems so much more fun. Was the original Fiat 500 convertible? It did have a soft top option. Oh, okay. This is Italian, so we do want to go a little bit what you would expect, huh? So we could go with this. A family car, convertible. I like the idea. They do like their bold colors and also their teals. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I like it a lot. That's awesome. Oh, they have painted wheels sometimes? Oh, I like it. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna spend way more time on making this thing look the way I want it to than actually doing anything. Oh, that's so quaint and sweet. I like it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. But we're gonna go with hubcaps. Oh, that looks good. All right, let's move on from making it look pretty to making it work. So rear-wheel drive, probably a manual, and a 3-speed would be a lot for a car like this. It's probably a 2-speed, but it needs to be able to get up hills. Open differential because, I mean, come on, drop the quality down quite a bit. I wish I could even select the manual to have a synchros or no synchros, because I want this to be a dog box. Radials, no. Crossplay, what am I thinking? Hard long lights, then some offset, because this is a racing car that somebody's made. Regular drums and regular drums, no under tray, little bit of brake airflow, lower cooling factor because this is older cars, it was quite bad. Also the quality be a little bit worse. Detachable soft top or manual soft top? We're gonna go with detachable, because I think that's meant to be cheaper. Then these are all gonna be like half seats to keep the price low, and they are going to be basic. And will it have a radio? We'll say it has a basic AM radio, and drop the quality of that a fair chunk. No power steering, what is this? Safety? Standard 40s, sure, why not? Completely outdated, sounds good to me. Standard spring, twin tube, and then we're gonna select a normal preset. Now we're gonna say that they chop those springs to get them down, maybe put some lowering blocks in the rear, those existed. Then we have to narrow down those front tires. There we go. Oh wow, okay. Okay, I think that works quite well. Yeah, nice. This is a really nice car. How are our brakes looking? They look fine. A little underpowered? Awesome. It's exactly what you'd expect. How's the drivetrain? There we go. Yeah, it should be fine. Actually, you know what? A little bit shorter. 23 seconds to 100. Oh, dear God. This thing is slow. All right, let's go ahead and make this thing look pretty. I mean, it already looks pretty. Let's make it look prettier. Okay, so we've named this car the Fiore, the company that is. The trim model itself is going to be called the Dino, which is, I know, the same as the Ferrari name, but whatever. It just sounds Italian, and the least aggressive Italian name I could think of, apart from Mario. But that one's kind of a bit ubiquitously taken in the gaming industry. There we go, I think that little touch has helped it come along a lot more, because it was missing something towards the back there. I just wasn't quite sure. I think that does a good job. All right, window tint back. There we go. This is a much better scene to be looking at our car. So I don't know whether you realize this, but every time I've edited these videos, I've always letterboxed it and stretched it out to make it look like the regular size screen. But for me, it's cut down to 16 by 9 in the photo scene, and I don't understand why that's a thing that they had to do. But anyway, I liked how this turned out. I like the little lights with the eyelids over kind of looking thing. I like these little extra vents that I put here. I like the white walls we chose with the enclosed hubcap kind of design. I like the fact that I made these rear tail lights a little extra three-dimensional, though I might reduce that a little bit. I like the choice of handles. I think that's the first time I've ever had a door handle that's perfectly fit a car. I might stick a little indicator here. Something's kind of missing around here somewhere. And the little stripe that we put on the hood, the fact that we got a convertible, the half seats that we got all the way around, and the nice white, probably enamel painted steering wheel. Oh, this is such a cute little car. I like it. There, we've made it very bulbous and stick outy, but we have our indicator. I like it. Might do the same here. There we go. Much better. I like it. This is one of my more favorite old cars I think I've ever made. It's gonna be slow, but I like it. What does the test track reckon it'll do? A 321. Not the slowest car I've ever made, but also not the best. Now, you remember how I did the fuel efficiency wasn't particularly great? I made it a little bit more rich and made things less efficient. Our miles per gallon are not the worst. I don't think the car wants to export. It's been sitting like this for probably 3 minutes now. So it seems that the latest update has caused an exporting glitch and nobody can export. So that's, screwing over my ability to make a video today. Hey, would you look at that? They already fixed it. That was super fast. I mean, 16 hours? Maybe not super fast. Will it work? Yes, maybe. Yay! Okay, here we come with our tuned Fiore di Tonne. And we're in, like, the sort of village you would expect this car to exist in. Back in the day, this is also the sort of place in which it would race as well. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Fiat, but I'd assume that they exported their cars to right-hand drive places, say like England, which is like really close, also a part of the EU and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think it's unrealistic to say that this sort of car, not being Fiat, but like a brand that's similar, you know, trying to bring the cars to the masses and trying to keep the price low. This thing's a bit of a drift beast. Nice. It's actually really fun. This thing, oh boy. So, I just spent a bit of the day watching this really horrible two-part TV show, though I only watched the first episode. This is pretty bad. Thing about Enzo Ferrari, it kind of shone some light on the sort of racing that happened back in the day. So we're going to do a little bit of racing around here, getting a nice feel for the city, but we're also going to do a little bit of racing up in the hills. I would love to take this over to, oh, what's that one race course called? Le Mans, that's right. Except I don't know how to get that working properly. The only one I've seen is like a shitty... Could you pick a gear, please? God damn it. I think I should really probably take control of this. You know, for only having 26 kilowatts, was it? I don't know. It's been hours since I made this car, so I've already forgotten. This thing is actually quite sprightly. I was expecting it to be incredibly gutless, and I was going to be quite disappointed. But we are going to make like a complete race version of this that's going to be tuned with like proper full-on exhaust manifold, proper, probably quad barrel for the intake carburetors, and then it's also going to be wide-bodied. It's going to have little air scoops and aerofoil, a little bit of a diffuser, maybe not an aerofoil. This is a little before that sort of time. Oh no! Oh! We almost did what was also done back in the racing day, which is die. This car is still really good looking. I do like the look of this car quite a bit. This is probably immediately within my top 10 favorite cars that I've ever made. So we've done a little bit of uphill. Gonna go a little bit further. Then we're gonna turn back around and do a downhill. This is a fun bit of sneaky road. I like it. Handbrakey. Woo! Oh no! Oh, that was close. Okay, we're switching over to manual because this thing can't be trusted with changing gears on its own. And handbrakey. Nope, okay, well that sucked. You know what this needs? A little bit more oversteer. Maybe if I did the suspension just a little bit stiffer in the front area, the rear end might slide just a little bit more. Wait, hold on, no, sorry, other way around. Woo! Oh no! Ah, shit. Woo! Wheel spin. That's fun. The fact that you can get wheel spin with this. I wonder, oh, damn it. Ah, bugger. Well, I just can't keep it out of posts and bricks and walls and stuff, can I? Oh dear, well at least it's not overheating. That's a bit of a surprise. I did turn it down. I was expecting it to get quite warm. All right, I think this is a good place. As good as any to do a downhill toge in a downhill toge machine. You can say that this is the sort of thing that the Nissan Figaro is based on if you really want to. Except we'd have to create like an alternative version, damn it, of the Nissan Figaro because we don't have Nissan in this. We're not gonna get sued. Don't sue me, Nissan. Come down and handbrakey. Oh, damn it. Hold on, let's rewind. And off we go again. This time, let's try to not hit a rock on the side of the road. That'd be fan-diddly-tastic. Woo, yes, no! Oh, bugger, we almost had it. Get into second gear, keep going around. If initial D is anything to go by, even when going downhill, the power numbers are equalized, so we could beat a Ferrari. Sorry, not a Ferrari. You know what, actually, yeah. I was about to say Nissan Skyline, but then I was like, wait, hold on, you know what? No, it actually probably would be equivalent of saying that this could beat a Ferrari. Because goddamn, the Nissan Skyline was a real beast, and they reckon it could be beaten by a Toyota Corolla. Now, I know that, yes, it was modified and all that kind of stuff, but I very much doubt that, in realistic terms, that car in that tune could have beaten any Skyline, really. Especially, like, Sideways doesn't make cars faster. Oh dear, this is fun. I mean, I suppose Sideways does make cars faster on dirt, but that's when you got, like, a lack of traction. Damn it! Ah. Oh, so close. No! No, 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 no. Well, I've tried restarting the game multiple times, and it seems that for some reason, it has now decided it no longer wants to be the proper colors, and it's coming out chrome. Which makes me think that this chrome issue has all along always been BeamNG's problem, and not Automation's problem. Well, let's go give this a try. And we're gonna switch over to manual. Wait, hold on. Was this an asphalt track? Oh, I thought I selected dirt. Oh wait, no, this is dirt. Okay, we're good. So a lot of race drivers back in the day were still like very scared for their life when doing these sorts of races. So being fast was not a particular, oh dear, not a particular big priority for them. Most of it was having fun and, you know, just getting to the end alive, which is not always like feasible. Especially if you're doing something like this. You look at that like cliff edge that we are just running right next to. Oh dear. This is a bit frightening. Also, we don't have off-road tires currently. Currently, we have hard long lights, which are not particularly great. No! Oh, we've died. We have literally died. There's no structural strength to the top of this vehicle. We are just dead. We dead. Dead? No seatbelts either, probably. Luckily, though, we can just restart like nothing ever happened and pretend we never died. So, we're gonna try this again. Go around. Can we go a little bit faster around this time? Yes, except we understeer. This thing could probably do with a better differential to help it be a little bit more controllable through corners and help us get turned. Oh, I didn't realize. I think I did the same mistake last time, thinking that that wasn't a corner right there. All right, so this one we went fairly safe around. How about this time? Still quite safe. Worried about going off the cliff edge, but that's mostly because I was kind of expecting it to go a little bit more sideways, but I suppose that's what happens when you don't have a, what do you call it? A proper differential, like a limited slip or a locker. The thing will just understeer and one-wheel tire fire. Oh, watch out for the sign. We don't want to crash and die. Oh no. In real life, you would have just shat yourself right then going, that's it, I'm dead. It's happening right now. I wonder what my funeral will be like. Oh dear, that was scary, even for me, and my life's not even on the line here. Oh dear, come on, get around. Yes, go. Nice, good, okay. We're getting better. God, did they actually rally like this back in the day? I suppose they did, because Pikes Peak has been around for a very long time. When was that, 1919 when that started? Something like that? That's probably on the same sort of danger level as this. You know what I'd love to see them do to make a map for? Is some sort of like South American map that's kinda like your Pikes Peak, and maybe like that Mount Cooltha map, maybe do like a real one of Australia, like a more Australian than that. That'd be great. I'd love an Australian map made by the BeamNG guys. You know, just big desert area and then like country village. Oh, we avoided that sign. So close to hitting that and basically screwing up the rest of our race. This is a very long racetrack. What the heck? Oh boy, I wonder what like a real race car would do around here. But then again, I suppose they wouldn't be a whole lot faster. Oh, dear God, what is this? If I didn't panic, I probably would have gone right off those rocks. Though I panicked maybe just a smidgen. Too much, one might say. What? There's so many corners, goddamn. You know what this game needs? Co-driver. That's what you need. Oh. Luckily that sign is non-corporeal. Otherwise that could have been really bad. Sorry, Mum. Don't take the car keys away from me. Oh dear. Come on. Yes? Oh, no. We were doing so well. Oh, come on. Well, it seems that we are done because there is no drag feature. I am not going to do this lap again. I'm just going to go take this over to the automation test track and give it a go there. Yep, still chrome. I was hoping that maybe it was just that map, but oh well. We're going to give this one a good red hot go, and we're going to be in manual for controlling this because I do not trust the AI-powered automatic shifting, which is just absolute hot garbage. Oh, okay, a little bit of a lock-up. We don't have ABS, so we're just gonna have to rely on pure skill and the feel of the brake pedal through the... Oh, wait, hold on. You know what games need? They need force feedback on brakes. I know that the new PS5 is meant to have that capability, so I'm really tempted to get it, but the only game that I'd race on it is Gran Turismo Sport, and I could just race that on a PS4. So I'm actually considering getting a PS4, because I want to play Gran Turismo Sport, because unlike... Oh dear God. Oh, hello. Bush. Well, hey look, we can rally our way out. Apparently not. Oh, God damn it, game. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Woo! Ah, damn it. I missed my apex and had to straighten up. Frick. Oh, look, the bowl. Yes, we've made it. We've gone to the bowl. Okay. We made it through there quite cleanly, and we've come through the mini slingshot here, and flooring it down. We're in our top gear. We're reaching our top speed of like 123. This car was not made for speed. And we're gonna come up here to, what is it, Bavarian Bend? How's a car like this gonna handle it? You know what? Wow. I was expecting it to be just atrocious with its really skinny tires that just go off the track. I suppose they should have also probably been a little bit narrower, really, but we were getting a lot of wheel spin and I didn't like that. I wanted it to be quite controllable. All right, how do we compare? We are not the slowest. Oh no! My twin turbos car was the slowest. Oh dear God. You know what? I want to see what the weight of this vehicle is. Okay, weigh station. Let me know. Ooh, less than 700 kilos. And this is a lattice chassis, by the way, guys. This is not some lightweight monocoque thing. It's got double wishbone on the front because I didn't want to put a solid axle in there. And it's got a solid axle in the rear. Coil or leaf? No, it's leaf spring on a lattice chassis. Like, come on. This should be a lot heavier, but being 2 meters long, I was able to bring that weight way down, especially with the half seats and all the quality sliders I put down as well. All right, let's go send this around the big track, just because I wanna. During this lap time, I'm going to give you a rundown of its Phil score. Starting with the weekend categories, styling for the period is like none other and holds up today. It gets a 9 out of 10. For acceleration, it's slow, even for its age, it gets a 1 out of 10. Its handling is fun, but not practically fast or safe, it gets a 4 out of 10. The fun factor is quite high as you'll not be able to take that smile off your face while driving it. It gets an 8 out of 10. The cool factor is pretty high, being Italian not many exist apart from the piles of rust in its general shape. It gets a 10 out of 10. For a total weekend score of 32. Moving on to its daily score, features are lacking even for the day and AM radio being optional, it gets a 1. Its comfort is not great, tall people beware. It gets a 5 out of 10. The quality is pretty low due to its Italian handicap. It gets a 1 out of 10, which is the percentage of the car that isn't rust by now. The practicality is quite low. It's too small to fit much in, including passengers. Even its fuel mileage is hideous. It gets a 2 out of 10. The value of these about 10 years ago would have been quite decent, but with collectors picking these up all over the place, they're now quite expensive. It gets a 3 out of 10, for a total daily score of 12. Add them all up, for a total score of 44 out of a possible 100. And that puts it just below the Santa sleigh. Wow. That's pretty bad. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please leave a subscribe and like. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!